זה שנשתנו סדרי בראשית. It's not such a good idea that Hashem changed all the world, all the regular type of the nature for him. And why? Because miracles happen to little people. Miracles happen to little people? Yes, some people, if Hashem won't make this miracle, they will get disappointed, they will get upset, they will get despair, they will get sad, they won't know what to do, they won't accept it in the right way. The Chanukah that we light the candles in Chanukah, usually it's in a very low place in the house. It shouldn't be more than 10 tfachim, very low. Why? Because the generation of the people that were fighting against the Greeks, they were a small generation, meaning they were not such in a high level. Therefore, Hashem had to make a miracle for them because they were a small generation. They were not so high in their mind. They didn't have such a big rabbis at that time. Even the Kohanim Gedolim were mityavnim. You know, all the nation went after them. It was very, very hard. So Hashem needed to make a big miracle for them so that maybe it will awaken these small people. Big people, Hashem wants them that they would create a miracle. Exactly like we spoke about Yosef Tzaddik. Yosef started the miracle and then it continued for them. He became second to the king. Okay? It says 3 things are hard things, like Kriyat Yam Suf, like the splitting of the Yam Suf. Zivug, Panasa, and Briut. Zivug is to find the right match, Panasa is money, and Briut is health. 3 things, 3 people, Hashem are very proud, that Hashem announced every day that He's very proud of them. Ani means a poor person, but not only a poor man that, you know, found, let's say, somebody lost something, he found it, and he goes and he brings it back to the person who found it. He could have kept it to himself, but he doesn't. He goes to bring it back to the owner. This is somebody that Hashem is proud of. Ashir, a wealthy person that gives charity in a hiding. You know, he doesn't announce to all the world, I give $1,000 donation, write my name in the Ravak, a single man that lives in the big city and is not sinning. Meaning he has so much, he's not sinning, it doesn't make sense. Meaning he has so much nisyonot, it's so hard for him, still he keeps himself, like Yosef Tzaddik. We all go through all kind of nisyonot. מה זה ניסיון? ניסיון מלשון נס. Nes is something that you put high. Some say that only when you're standing in a nisayon, only then you're realizing what kind of miracle you went through, what kind of miracle Hashem made you, and how it uplifted you to a very, very high level that you weren't there before. Nisayon is an ongoing war, exactly like happened to the people when they fought against the Greeks. And it says, "Akol bidei shamayim chutz mi'yirat shamayim." These are things that is only upon ours, not other people. From the other side, we know that Hashem doesn't put in the nisayon people that cannot stand in the nisayon. When He knows that He's going to break them, Hashem doesn't give the nisayon to these people. They give this mashal, a man that sells pottery, right? China. He wants to sell this china to other people. So he takes one of the biggest, the strongest thing that he has to stand it. You know, he tries to hit it, nothing happens. If he has something that has crack, or he has something that he knows that is not so strong, he won't test it next to people. In a way, Hashem, when he tests us, he tests people that he knows that can handle it. People that cannot handle, Hashem doesn't test. And all of us, we go through all kinds of tests in our life, whether it's bayot b'panasa, whether it's bayot b'shiduchim, whether it's children that don't go on the right path, whether it's all kinds of troubles in life, health and other things, and we just have to stand and hold on and have trust in Hashem that this is the best thing for us now. And how do we grow from this? Rav Moshe Aaron Stern was a rabbi. He was a mashgiach in Yeshiva of Kamenetz. He was born to an American family, and when he was 10 years old, a little boy, he got sick, and the doctor says there's no hope. We don't see. It's some kind of a weird thing that he got. We don't see that this boy is going to get healthy. The rabbis didn't believe in this, and they said to the boy, you have to take something upon yourself. You're going to take something upon yourself. B'ezrat Hashem, you're going to be healthy. He thought, what can he take upon himself? He decided that he takes upon himself to pray in a minyan. Minyan is 10 people. You have to pray with them. You don't pray without 10 people. No matter what, Shacharit, Mincha, Arvit, Shabbat, holidays, regular days. Every day he's going to try to pray in minyan, and all of a sudden, somehow, he became better. He became better. Or whatever the doctor promised, or whatever they said, this and that, nothing. He became healthy, he was fine. Good. One day he became older. He had to go back to the United States, and he had to go back to collect some money to his yeshiva. But he was always looking for a minyan, whether it's in the airplane, whether it's in another place. The only plane that he found leaving Israel towards the United States was a plane that goes through Amsterdam in Holland. The rabbi made sure in advance, before he leaves Israel, that they will find a minyan over there. They told him, yeah, there's a synagogue, there's a minyan, don't worry, everything is okay. They land in Amsterdam, they travel 1.5 hours to a synagogue, there's no minyan. 7 people, okay? With the rabbi and his assistant, 7 people all together. They promised to have a minyan. There's no minyan. He doesn't know what to do. He's there, staying there and staying there and staying there. He's going to miss his flight to the United States. All of a sudden, the rabbi said, I must pay a minyan. I cannot without this. He goes downstairs. He says, I'm going to find myself people. Amsterdam is not New York. It's not Israel. Okay? He goes there. And he sees 3 Bachurei Yeshiva wondering. He's like, what are you doing here? He says, we're looking for a minyan. They were lost, they didn't find their way, blah, blah, whatever. Hashem made this thing. Of course, come, I'll show you where's the minyan. They go upstairs, there are 10 people, he's praying and he's able to go. Meaning, there was nowhere in the world that this rabbi will find 3 extra people over there. But he wanted, he did the ishtadlut, he tried. Hashem made it. Hashem made it. That's what Hashem wants. Hashem wants us to try. Once we try, all of a sudden, it happens. Yes. So basically Hashem wants to see from us a little bit Mesirut Nefesh, a little bit that we go out of our way to do something. Hashem helps. There's a sipur about the Rav Shach. He passed away. Very old rabbi. He was old rabbi for a long time. He was sick for a long time. In his late years, a man comes to talk to him, and he didn't have any patience to see him. He couldn't see him. He was really weak and tired and exhausted, and he couldn't see him. But he asks him, please, Rabbi, I don't get along with my parents, I don't get along with my yeshiva, I don't know what to do with myself, I'm such down. He felt very down, he didn't know what to do with himself. He needed guidance. This is some bracha, somebody from this important man that will enlighten his life, will tell him something, will give some blessing. So the rabbi was working on himself so much. He says, Hashem, Bezat Hashem, you will see how much I try for this person, you also try for this person. He says, I'll give you a bracha that Hashem will help you, because I try so much for you, hopefully Hashem will try also. Hashem wants to see that we try. Hashem wants to see that we start and He will Bezat Hashem continue. Before we do some of the miracles, I want Bezat Hashem first Leah to say some things for the Chag, Asgolot of Chanukah, and afterwards Bezat Hashem we will speak about miracles.
Будем молиться. Заходи. Садись около зуба. Заходи. Мне дали компьютер, что помогает.
Сумку тоже ты взяла. По-моему, она сказала поцелуй. She's my daughter.
She's your daughter?
Oh.
I saw you last time.
Давайте поближе сядем.
Did you make the connection?
Сейчас я камеру, знаешь, взяла?